Hi Anne, Genine Howard here. I just wanted to send you this video because I don't think you realise the impact that you've had on my life, let alone my husband's life, my children's life, and even our dog. So some of the things I just wanted to let you know that have been happening over the last couple of months, especially since we've been working together. Funnily, my husband said to me the other day, I had your next installment to pay, and the investment is reasonably significant. And I was a little bit hesitant to tell him that I had that payment to be made. And he said to me, he's like, just pay that money. That is worth every single cent that you would ever invest, because he said that he can see such a change in me, such a change even in himself, and even a change in our kids. So for me, the changes have been, well, let's start with the pain. So for me, when I first met you and worked with you, I had significant pain in my pelvis, and it was literally so bad since having my children that I couldn't go and exercise again. So if I went for a 10-minute walk, I wouldn't be able to walk the next day. Now I'm literally back at training. I've got no pain in my pelvis whatsoever. I'm able to feel fit and vibrant. One of the huge things that was for me is, for many years since my early 20s, I had constant and chronic back pain in my upper back, to the point where I literally was going to the chiropractor and osteo every single month. But by the time I got back to the osteo, I would be not able to move. I wouldn't be able to move my neck. And that's completely gone now as well. And significantly, those two issues actually got cleared in like our first session. And there was a story behind all of that I didn't even realize. But it's been more than that. Like my relationship with my husband, I'm now literally being able to crack my heart open and receive love from him, and actually be able to give love. And previous to that, our marriage actually had significant issues that I wasn't even aware of. And that part of me not being able to be open and vulnerable to my husband, to even give or receive love from him, led to a whole host of things that we've now been able to have truth around, to connect around, to really, I've been able to be vulnerable. And the connection that we have now is beyond what we could have ever dreamed, and beyond from even when we met each other, so I only see a deepening of that. My kids have been able to find their feet. They're 6 and 8 now, and they've been able to find, a way of being homeschooled and going to school a couple of times a week and feeling safe in that. We bought a dog who was like a rescue puppy, and she's blossomed, since even doing the work. So, the impacts are far reaching, that I've seen. Not just they start with me, and then they've impacted throughout all of the energy of our home. Crazy stuff has happened though. Like there's a list. Crazy stuff. Finance has been absolutely improved. We were stuck in a financial situation with property for many, many years. We kept getting told there was no way out of it. We're now out of it. So things have just exponentially moved there. Everything from health, finances, business for me, it's actually been not what I thought it was going to be. So for example, when I started work with Dan, I'm like, if you could just help me make more money, that'd be amazing. For me, I've now released all the attachment to the egocentric side of my business, to the money side of my business, and actually opening up this whole other incredible opportunity that I would never ever have seen, never been available for, if it wasn't from healing all of those wounds that I thought it was like, help me make more money. But it was actually bigger and better than that. And so the money comes, absolutely, but it comes with this real authenticity around it. So anyway, just wanted to let you know that it's so profound, the work that you do. It's almost undescribable. However, for me, now they're absolute tangible. So, I put my trust in that it would work. What I thought I was going to get out of it has happened, and so much more. And I know now that, my life is not the same. It's so much more vibrant. It's so much more loving. It's so much more authentic, on purpose. And that's thanks to you. So much love, Anne. And yeah, if anyone's thinking about working with Anne, just do it. Like, this is your life. All of the things that are hiding behind the surface that you're not even conscious of. You know, it might be that you think you've just got this sore shoulder, but it's actually this whole exponential thing that you can open up to. And, you know, I've done everything. I've done all the things. I've done the strategy. I've even done all of the modalities. But, you know, working with Anne was the thing that absolutely shifted all of it in a really short amount of time. So don't hesitate. Like, she's such a wise woman, such a safe sanctuary for you to show up vulnerably. So, yeah. Thanks, Anne. I really love you, and I appreciate everything you've done for me and my family.